Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Among our top stories, state lawmakers hoping to entice people back to work during the pandemic with signing bonuses. A proposal in the State House aims to offer unemployed people $1,000 if they find a job. The return to work grants would cover as many as 400,000 people and are aimed at helping businesses find people for jobs that remain unfilled. The proposal in committee at the moment. To a developing story, a former sheriff's deputy is facing sex crime charges involving children. 24-year-old Benjamin Reinhardt was fired over the weekend after serving on the force since 2019. Investigators say he exchanged hundreds of messages with someone he believed to be a minor, and many occurred while he was working. Sheriff Chris Swanson says Reinhardt's case was handled swiftly.
When he walked out of the sheriff's jail from duty at 6 p.m. on a Sunday, just 3 days ago, within 12 hours, he was arrested, his house was raided, he was charged, he was arraigned, and he was fired.
Reinhardt is charged with child sexually abusive activity and is out on bond. No word on his next court date. New tonight, rescued from an island. This dog now getting the care it needs. A contestant in the Freeland Walleye Tournament spotted the dog Sunday on Greenpoint Island, where the Saginaw River branches off at the Tittabawassee and Shiawassee rivers, and they notified authorities on Monday. They set up a trap and caught the dog, bringing her to safety today.
She's a very good dog. Looks like she's lived kind of a hard life. She's full of scars and marks and indicative of that maybe she was likely abandoned on the island.
The dog was not chipped nor tagged. Investigators are trying to learn more about how the dog got there. And now here's Brian with a look at your forecast.
Thank you very much, David. After some morning thunderstorms on our Wednesday, we salvaged a dry afternoon, even with a few breaks of sunshine here and there. But clouds definitely winning the battle for our skies, and that is not going to change as we head on into tonight. In fact, as we look ahead toward our Thursday, we're going to be monitoring the latest pair of low pressure systems coming in along this stalled frontal boundary to kind of skirt by across the southern half of the state. That'll begin to push some showers into the region as early as the morning commute tomorrow. And some of that rain will then tend to lift a bit farther north toward places around the Tri-Cities and into the Thumb. But then ultimately, as we head toward Friday, high pressure to our northwest will begin to filter on in. So your hour-by-hour forecast for this evening, still looking to hold the level. Mostly cloudy skies, dry conditions. That holds through the midnight hour as well. But then as you see here, we close in on the morning commute tomorrow. And with that pair of low pressure systems skirting by again, south of the southern border of the state here, is going to be enough of a push on the northern fringe here to get some showers in around the Tri-Cities, especially along I-69 for the morning drive, but possibly even as far north as places like Houghton Lake and West Branch. That activity will continue to pile in over the course of our Thursday morning, really at its most widespread from the north shore of Saginaw Bay on southward through about the midday period. In fact, there may even be a brief period of some heavier rain for the greater Flint Metro and Lapeer areas, but it quickly makes an exit as we head on into tomorrow afternoon. Most of the rain, outside of some stray showers lingering on the backside and parts of the Thumb, most of the rain is out of the picture, and it's gone pretty much completely by the time we hit 6 p.m. Not only that, inland locations will likely start to see a little bit of some sun punching on through those clouds late tomorrow evening before we then see some clearing tomorrow night and a mostly sunny Friday ahead, potentially after a few early morning clouds. Rainfall amounts this time around, looks like the heavier amounts will tend to focus more on our southern areas, anywhere from half to maybe even in some extreme cases around Flint through tomorrow night at midnight. We could pick up around as much as half to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall, but you see how quickly it drops off to the north, areas farther to the north and west, quickly dropping off from 1/4 of an inch down to likely 1/10 of an inch or less. 43, your overnight low for tonight. Mostly cloudy skies and dry conditions prevailing for the time being. Then in your first Warn 5 7-day forecast, we go to 58 degrees on Thursday with all of that rain, again, mostly focused from Saginaw Bay on southward. A breezier 58 with mostly sunny skies taking back over for our Friday. 65 on Saturday with a mix of clouds and sunshine. Shower chances returning on Sunday, but so does the warmth with high temperatures in the low 70s.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.